have some hippies out there and 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 hippies out there.
Bruh, I've been waiting so long. We're back. I know we've been out for a minute, baby, but we back in this bitch. How to get our minds right, get our mind, body, and soul. And boy, let me say, what is good, everybody? We are back in the motherfucking bakery. I got my boy Steezy. Steez, what's going on, man?
Steez, chilling in the breeze. What's up, everybody? We back.
Man, after a long, well-needed break, bro, it's been about... I think the last show we did was at the end of September, no cap.
I can't even remember the last show I've been in, bro. Like, me personally, because I had to miss a few.
And here we are, December 31st, 2021. It's the last show of 2021.
Man. 2021,
It just needs to get
out of here.
Right?
Get out of here, 2021.
Look, man, today's Today's episode is going to be a little bit different, man. I want to focus a lot today as we roll into the new year on mental health, man, because look, man, I've been preaching it a lot this year, but honestly, I haven't been walking the walk. You know, I've been talking the talk, but I've not been walking the walk, and I let my mental health just go completely south. And these last few months have probably been the most challenging times I've had as of late. But don't worry, this ain't gonna be a fucking sad episode. Y'all know how we coming back, man. First and foremost, let's give a big shout out to our sponsors. They still rocking with us. The one and only Growth Sciences, man. And if y'all just getting a little taste, or is this your first time listening to the podcast, let me welcome you to quality first and foremost.
Premium quality.
It's that kind of shit that just got you getting smacked any and every time you hit it. Another big shout out to Tico for taking care of not only my cannabis plants, but the growing community's cannabis, and not just cannabis, man. They're good for all plants, basically just good for the environment. So if you haven't yet, check them out, www.ticobiosupply.com. And last but not least, let's give a big shout out to Mary Jane Smokewear, man.
Yes.
Truly appreciate those three brands for just being a big supporter of not just the podcast, but of us in general as, regular human beings. Any and every time we need some guidance or just some advice, it goes way beyond the smoke we get or, the financial help we get in order to keep the show rolling. It's really just about being great people, being there when we need them in any way, and I couldn't ask for better partners inside and outside the podcast. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank y'all for y'all sponsorship and support, man. Very knowledgeable, all three of those brands. So again, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just left the grow right now. I definitely want to thank Matt. He's been Matt. It's deeper than the weed with Matt, man. I know a lot of people have their own opinions about Matt, and look, I respect it. I'm not going to say your opinion is right or wrong. The thing is that your opinion is not going to persuade me to feel any different about this man or the Grow Sciences team.
That goes for Matt, Justin, and anybody else we have a relationship with inside.
You know what I'm saying? Look, whether you're a current or you're a previous employee, I respect your words. I respect what you say. But until I experience firsthand these things you are saying, I cannot have the same feelings about these brands that you guys have. So when I say I don't agree with you, I don't mean it in any form of disrespect. I just have not experienced your experiences in order to have that same opinion. So my thing is like, look, bro, 2021 been shit all the way around, life-wise, cannabis-wise. I mean, the Rona, we thought it was gone, and it came back 10 times as strong. It's
new strain. That shit, the Rona dropping more strains than the weed population is.
Jesus. And they seem a little bit stronger than the weed drops.
They seem stronger than the weed drops. Damn, boy. Weed drops be having people lined up at the dispensaries. Corona be having people lined up at the doctors.
What the fuck was that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, can we
Shit.
get some equality here in the cannabis world?
Please, can we? I'm supposed to be getting rid of it. Yeah, I feel you on that one though, man.
It's been, look, man, this corona has been crazy, and I think I'm seeing it firsthand, like the actual effects, like, you know, because I don't watch politics, I don't watch the news and shit, so I'm not keeping up with numbers that way. But the way I'm
Too scary.
able to keep up with the numbers is by watching sports. Like, if you
Oh
notice,
yeah. Whenever like the players and stuff get sick, bro.
like, bro, it's like every team
That
in
league-
the NBA, in the NFL has lost more than half their starting roster and some of their bench. And they're pulling people up from the G League. They're pulling people out of fucking off free agency in the NFL.
And you remember last year, bro, it was like that was the beginning trend for the shutdown. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? The sports world really like got discombobulated or like got like kind of like like disrupted or whatever, and like all the media stations started losing money, and then all the media if they losing money, the government is definitely losing money, bro. So they like, fuck it, we gonna shut down. I feel like it's about to be the same thing because the NBA can only take so many and the NFL can only take so many game cancellations. You know what I'm saying? Due to this protocol stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just like Draymond. He proved a valid point on Twitter. I think it was either last night or the night before, bro. He like, so when we have players out, we can play through the game. But when other teams have players out due to protocol, they can cancel the game or get rescheduled. He was like, so y'all didn't think those players that we had out was crucial to that win? I mean, to that loss that we had or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was like, don't mess up the schedules. You feel me?
Yeah.
Trying to do that. If y'all need to shut down, bro, shut it down.
Don't fuck up my parlays neither.
Yeah, bro. Like now you got players out and people betting on certain player stats and stuff like that. Like, come on now, G. But yeah, like I feel like once that start happening, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's a trend though, bro. The sports start shutting down, everything else go with it. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I just want to just wish the best out there for everybody, man. Make sure you, your loved ones, everybody that you care about is just being safe. You know, I can't stress how much, how important it is, man, to just over cleanse yourself, your hands, just
Your house,
anything you
your
touch.
belongings.
Your cell phone.
Yeah, like you really gotta clean everyday items, man. For real.
Because you never know who it's going to hit, man. I'll be honest with y'all. During my time down, I actually got the Rona. This was before the Omicron virus. This was more towards, October. Like the end, bro. Like the end of October. I think I had that shit on Halloween. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's not that bad because everybody's body reacts to it differently. But at the end of the day, man, what got me through it, I think the quickest was for the first time I started taking vitamins like every day, right? Getting my immune system.
Or like supplements and stuff.
Yeah,
and
like I
whatnot.
was taking elderberry, I was taking zinc, I was taking vitamin C.
It made you look it up though, right? Like it made you
my mom,
research it. Huh?
My mama.
Oh,
Yeah, shout out to mom.
Mom for the win.
Shout out
She hit
to
you with the
Mom.
home remedies.
Yeah, she came through and made.
You know that always got a late reaction.
But this the new laptop, so I'm wondering. But you know what? It ain't been exposed to this much smoke yet. So,
Catch up.
shout out to my moms though. You know, again, we're gonna talk about just everything the Hippy's been through inside and out. What you guys can expect from us. I know I haven't been too present on social media. I've been posting stuff here and there, but I still been paying attention to the trends online as far as cannabis and what you guys are liking and not liking. I'm not gonna lie, since I've been down and out, been shopping off of different tiers. I've shopped off the lower tier at Ponderosa, but I won't do that at every dispensary. And honestly, they had a buy one get one deal, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll fuck with that." You know what I'm saying?
Pondy's not bad though.
No, yeah, it was on that Lost Dutchman brand.
Yeah, Pondy's not bad.
And I heard,
even,
I
even
heard a
Copper
little
State
story.
when if it's you get the right one. it's
Copper Top.
Copper Top. I'm
I'm
sorry.
like, bro, we don't say that name here.
Not Copper State. Copper Top.
That's
Copper
like
State.
Voldemort.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
would
say
say
that.
I ain't smoked that in so long. Yeah. But copper top, yeah, that's not bad though, bro. You
No,
know what I'm saying? You get the right one. Like they got their own. I think it's like a version of Great Milkshake or something like that, bro. It's
No,
not
it
bad.
is Great Milkshake.
Yeah, they got
That's
their own
exactly.
cut.
It's that strain is all right. I feel like I've ran through all of Ponderosa strains already, and I know y'all like, well, you ain't dropped
Facts,
the reviews.
no facts. We have dropped, which we have.
Yeah, but
The
bro,
half pint is up there.
I have over.
We dropped the Han Solo burger one, from there, if I'm not mistaken.
I have over 20 strains in the archives that have not been reviewed.
Was it Han Solo burger or something
Yeah,
burger?
no, Donnie Burger.
Donnie burger.
We
Yeah,
did the Donnie Burger. We
burger.
did the Galactic Runs.
Galactic Runs was
that
from
half
there.
pint.
Yeah, so
Sour Diesel.
It's a couple. We got a couple from Pondy, bro. Don't be sleeping on us, bro. We've been everywhere, man. We've been everywhere.
We've been everywhere, and we about to get ready to go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Things are starting to look up. I've been blessed. I can't tell you guys where I work, and that's just due to legal reasons. But I'll say that I'm working for one of the largest if not the largest corporation in the world, doing marketing, which is
People gonna think you work for McDonald's or Walmart.
tech. We'll say tech corporation.
Okay, yeah. There you
Doing
go.
marketing.
I would say it's a lot of
Let's
Fortune
just say
500
you
companies. that's-
more than likely use this
Huge.
tool every single day to browse the web. We'll put it that way. So I got a gig in there, and I can't tell you guys enough how freaking grateful I am for that. It really means so much to me because, like I said, I was in a place where we'll talk about it later. Steez,
Man.
let's look, man. I would say let's get into the week, but it's been some months. What you been up to, bro? I mean, we've been seeing each other here and there, but it's
Yeah, we
just
have.
shit has not
Like,
been the same.
It hasn't been like how we want to be seeing each other too as well. Like, but I don't know. As far as these past few months, I've been figuring out myself. I've been learning so much about myself, investing in myself, whether it be time, as far as figuring out my emotions and my passions and my hobbies and things of that nature. And also trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure things are straight with my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't in a, at least stable relationship, you can be walking around here unhealthy, man. You know what I'm saying? Toxic mentality. So
I want to ask you
figure that stuff out too. You know what I'm saying? My mental wasn't right, so
Yeah.
had to really focus on that, bro.
For those people, because some people might be going through the same thing, you know, experience the same thing, whether it's mental health, relationship problems. You know what I'm saying? We all going through something. What are some things you've been doing? If you mind putting it out there, I ain't trying to have you
No. We can.
You know, but
yeah.
if for people out there looking for a way to better their relationship, better their mental, just looking for other ways, what have you found that has worked for you?
So as far as my relationship,
Yeah.
definitely like I would look into counseling for people, like, or if you're like not at that stage where you can like both have a serious sit down, because that's where a lot of the misunderstanding coming from, bro. Communication is like so bad from people's upbringings that we don't know how to communicate effectively amongst each other, bro. Like, and I don't know if that's just a cultural thing or that's just a relationship thing, period, bro. So like, learning communication is a big thing. If you learn your partner's love language, what they do and don't like, how they respond to certain things or whatever the case may be. So just, you know what I'm saying, having those sit downs and talks, bro. And it's like, don't be scared of those talks either. You know what I'm saying? Those is important talks. And it's like, if you need to, it's like certain things, certain questions you have to ask. Like, don't be afraid to figure out who you with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
if you feel like you haven't covered those certain bases, bro, cover those. What's your favorite color? What's this? What's that? You know what I'm saying? If you need to cover it, go back over them. You feel me? Learn your partner again.
So let's get personal real quick, right? Let's just get a little personal, right? For those of you who don't know, it's Steez. I mean, the name should give it away. Is a black male, right? You a black male, so
Yes, sir. African American.
Have you had this talk with your family about going to counseling?
As far as my family, no, not really.
No.
But, definitely in my relationship, but no, it definitely need to be brought up. As far as my immediate family, yeah.
Is there a reason why it hasn't been brought up yet? And I'm not, look, bro.
Definitely fear. No, I'm not. Again, it's us, bro. It's
Yeah,
our
there's no,
podcast.
because look, there's no right or
Okay.
wrong answer. I'm just trying to, because let's you answer and then I got you. I got you
Yeah,
with the
so,
follow up.
So like I guess it's just like a fear of opening those again, like where I was telling people, like as far as they relate, don't be afraid to ask those questions. It's a fear of like asking those questions because I don't want to have my parents, you know what I'm saying, in uncomfortable situations because I know the sacrifices that they made to do whatever they needed to do to get me to where I'm at today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then,
So,
and then it's like, well, these are some of the things that you did when I was growing up that kind of got me.
yeah,
You know?
and in a certain way, it's like it's been instilled in my brain that like as far as it goes, when it comes to respect for your elders, you don't speak out of term, or like you know what I'm saying, be disrespectful. In my head, I feel like it would probably be disrespectful to like bring up those situations. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably unhealthy to not bring up those said situations if it's like affecting me to this day.
Yeah.
But like I think I've learned to like not get over it, but like
You'll never get over it.
yeah,
until
not get
you
over
get
it,
out.
but like go along with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
As far as like not having a father figure in my life, like an effective one. Well, I wouldn't even say effective one because my stepdad is there. Shouts out to him. But you know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted my actual father to be there, bro, because I always felt like I had a problem with like people claiming me. Like you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
So it's
I
like
could relate.
stuff like that.
I could relate.
I can't.
100%.
I just feel like I couldn't bring that up to her, bro. Like, cause it would break her heart. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "I'm the dad and the mom" in certain situations, but
Can I
I
tell
don't
you
know.
something? Because that
It's just
story,
that fear, bro. Like
that
that
story
fear
is
of being
very-
disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be disrespectful to my mom. That she brought me here. You feel me?
Yeah, no, bro. I 100% relate, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna get at. Me and my mom, we have like a rocky relationship because we're the same people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're the same people, so
Y'all butt heads a lot.
Yeah, a lot, right? And our upbringing was not the best, you know. So one of my things was when I got out of recovery was I stayed away from my mom because I felt like she was real toxic to me, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? And she would have caused me to relapse. And eventually, I had to have the talk with her. I had to have that same talk where I was like, well,
talk.
this is why I am this way because of XYZ, and it's all shit that happened in the past, you know what I'm saying, that had to do with the way she raised us. And as long as you tell her, like, I know the sacrifices you made, like, you know what I'm saying? I know what you did. I'm not discrediting what you did. I'm just saying that this is psychologically why this takes an effect on me. And I feel like if I just let you know, like I just get it out and we just talk about it, then we can both move on. Because at the end of the day, it probably don't make her feel good neither. Because I had the same talk with my mom, and she was like, I know, like you're right, you know, and
Most definitely.
I'm glad we had even with my pops, I had that conversation with my dad in rehab. Like we had that shit in rehab, you feel me? And like it was refreshing. It's refreshing for you, no matter like however they take it is on them. And the reason why I say that is because that reaction could affect you.
Right.
But don't let it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just speaking directly to you. I'm speaking to anybody and everybody listening. Don't let their reaction affect you. Let this be a cleansing process for yourself. That way you can move on. And I promise you, like, especially when you're talking to a mother, like, mothers know, bro. Mothers understand, you feel me? Like, especially parents like ours, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in the same
Most
boat.
definitely.
So, bro, I'm proud of you because the reason why I was getting out, asking you that question is because usually in the black community, you know, I think the trend is starting to turn now, but it used to be you didn't go to therapy, you didn't go to
Yeah,
counseling.
no,
You
therapy
just
was like kind of like I wouldn't say like
a bitch
it was
way out.
it was almost shunned, low
Yeah.
key.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like looked at as like a cowardice way, but like it was just shunned amongst people. Like you was looked at weird. You were talked about. You were made fun of. You know what I'm saying? Like it made it seem like y'all didn't have no control of yourself.
Because so growing up, right, you know, my mom's white and my stepdad and my dad are both black.
That is crazy, bro. Like I will never really get the full spectrum of how biracial, especially for kids, like how it is being a fucking biracial kid, bro. Because either you not enough of this, or too much of this or not enough of that, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it was
how was that? Like chilling with black people. Like, was you not black enough or too black to be chilling with the white folks, or not black enough to be chilling with the black folks, or was it exactly that?
I mean, I won't lie. There were times. I mean, cause like, okay, I grew up basically in the hood all the time. So like, I was
Yeah,
already
yeah,
kind of
Glendale,
hoodish.
Glendale.
Yeah, in Sunny Slope. So I already had the hood in me. It was when I moved. Or like, I hate to say this. When I was a kid, the most people that were the most was racist towards me were the Mexicans. Like, the Mexican kids were
That's
always
normal out here, though.
yeah, the Mexican kids
In
were
these
always
in this region
because
of the states. That's normal.
the community I lived in was predominantly Mexican, and black, and I mean it was mixed, bro. This is Sunny Slope, you know what I'm saying? But it was in all the Mexicans. It was just these two punk ass kids, like they're racist as fuck. Like I had to beat them up a couple times. But besides that, like I moved out to Estrella, which is predominantly white.
Right.
Went out there for a year, and the transition from Glendale to Estrella, talking to the black kids from there, I was like, bro, you whitewashed. Like, talk to me right. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then by the time
That's
I
funny.
moved from Estrella back to Glendale, all the homies were like, bro, you got whitewashed. Talk to me right. So, like, that's the only kind of time I've done it. Like, it wasn't more of a race thing. It's just more of, like, where you're from. Like,
Right.
all your homies knowing you, and then you going and getting whitewashed and then coming back.
No, I feel
You
that.
know, but, like,
feel that.
nowadays, though, like, especially now that kids have access to, like, online and shit, that is where my biggest fear comes on, to where my kid will hear that shit, you know, like that racist shit.
Yeah,
It
'cause you
doesn't
got
really
biracial
happen in
kids.
public. And yeah, you know, it doesn't happen in public. And honestly, my kids, they kind of only look black by the hair, if you look at it. Like, if you look at Jack, no,
Not really.
to me they do, because they light.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, from
I mean, they got a little
from
color.
a straight black person perspective, bro. They look
got a
like
little
they look like their own breed of their own race. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Like,
Jordan kids.
I'm like, these kids look different, bro. I was telling Kristen that I was like, not trying to like, you know what I'm saying, single your kids. I was like, but either your kids gonna be the most popular or the most made fun of motherfuckers in school, bro.
He said these
Straight
kids
like
look
that.
different.
They hair different, they skin tone is different, bro. The black kids gonna be like, y'all too light to be considered black, and the white kids gonna be like, no, y'all look too mixed to be white.
But here's the thing, though. The way I'm gonna raise my kids is they're not even gonna know what black and white is until they get into school, and then they ask me about it, and I'm gonna be like, those are colors.
We definitely live in a
Black
different
and white,
time.
yeah, black and white
age
are
from
colors.
when we was kids. So
Yeah,
I would assume you would raise your kids.
You know,
different.
the most my son has to worry about is being mistaken for a girl.
Which is honestly not his fault.
Nah.
The dude is handsome. He just don't know.
And his hair is dripping.
And his hair is super ridiculously long.
It's
So
dripping.
he don't know that when you're that handsome, you know what I'm saying? Almost beautiful, basically beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful people get that, bro.
And honestly,
Yeah,
a
right.
lot of it is from the
Shout out
older
to
generation.
shout out to my man Jack. That's my man.
A lot of that comes from the older generation that believes all dudes should have that short cut, buzz cut type shit. So
Yeah, that's the rough and tough generation. Bro.
yeah, it is what it is.
The generation before them though, like the Afro generation, dude. You know what I'm saying? Probably like what was before the Generation X or whatever, the Boomers, I think they call it.
Boomers.
They, you know what I'm saying? The long haired dudes got the girls. You feel me? They was the pretty dudes. You feel me? They all the rough and tough dudes hung out with them because they know they had the girls.
What is this one? It's the alien. I think it's the alien gushers.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that black shirt Bellotto, it was
It was smooth, huh?
it was nice.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It was nice.
When I say I've been down and out, like I've been smoking mids, so anything that I'm getting when
Finna smack him.
payday's hitting, I went out and got a little bit. You know, I'm trying to be a lot
himself.
more responsible with my money. You know, before we get into life lessons and shit, well, how was your Christmas, man? We just went through Christmas. I hope all you guys had a Merry Christmas, I'll say Happy Holidays, because I really honestly
Some
don't know
people don't
all
know,
I don't
yeah.
even know all the holidays that come around in this time. So I'm gonna say Happy Holidays because there's a lot. But
Right,
what'd
right,
you
right,
do,
right,
man?
right.
What'd you guys do?
I laid around, bro. My mom, she basically kidnaps my youngest during this time of year, bro. And my oldest, she goes with her dad or whatever, her bio.
Okay.
So,
So you got the crib to yourself?
yeah. I took my lady out, bought her some stuff for Christmas, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you I saw you got the J's.
Oh yeah. I
This
hit on
fool.
those. That was before Christmas though. I was at work when I actually hit for those, bro.
That's what's up.
I'm always working, bro. That's really what I've been doing. Like you know, bro. You been hitting me on the group chat, bro. You already know. I'm always wearing that ID, bro. You already know. Either I'm on break or I'm just getting off a break or about to go on break or whatever. You feel me?
Or you just don't answer and I feel offended, but it's all right.
Hey, I'm at work though. You know where I'm at though. You know why I ain't answering. I'm on that forklift, lifting, slanging wood.
Oh shit.
My man.
He needs some milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Help him out.
Yes, Lord. Needed that. Anyway, yeah, man, Christmas was cool for us, you know. It's a little different this year. So kids came through, we chilled, opened the presents, stayed the night. You know, it was a good Christmas.
That's
it was,
what's up.
It was as good as it possibly could have been, and it was what I needed. So I was watching sports all day until they came, and then we chilled. Fam came through. It was a good day. It was a good day, which I could say is a lot because the day's been a little crucial lately. So in a nutshell, man, the end of 2021 has been probably the worst time of my life since I've been sober.
Damn, that's a strong statement.
Yeah, it's been real, man. Like my character was really
Challenge.
fucking
Tested.
tested. Yeah,
Mhm.
man. So just to be frank with y'all, I don't know what's going on with me and K-Bug, so I'm gonna have to reach out to him. We had a little rocky. Actually, it wasn't even rocky. We just stopped talking. So
It wasn't rocky. It just
I
was a
just-
drop off.
it was, yeah. So and honestly, it's nobody's fault but mine. So when I sit here and tell you guys these scenarios, and tell y'all what happened, I'm letting y'all know I'm taking full responsibility. I'm not putting it on nobody. Yeah, but that happened, and then me and the missus, we split up. So that's been a challenge, man. I had to go back and move in with my moms and figure shit out. Going from seeing my kids every single day to like now being limited time with them. It's just it's a big transition, and that shit hit me deep, because we've been together for a very long time, and I was working real hard on this right here, to take care of them, and that was my problem. That was like, if I'm being 100% honest, that was my problem. I wasn't doing the things I should have been doing. I wasn't working in a job and bringing in consistent money to help her. All the pressure was on her to get the bills paid, and things from my past when I was drinking that I don't need to sit here and reopen that wound, but just things I'm not proud of. It just all came back. It all circled back, and 2021 being the way it is, mentally for all of us, she just couldn't take it anymore. So we split. I went back to my mom's house, and I went down a very dark path. I contemplated relapsing like at least every day of the week. There was suicidal thoughts for probably a month straight. I went like a whole month without seeing my kids. Like, I was just dark, man. I did some dumb shit. And, I fucking, I started praying. I started going out. Like, and I'm not trying to get anybody to go switch to religion or anything. Like, at the time, it felt right. It felt like I needed somebody to talk to, and I didn't need them to talk back. I just needed them to listen. And the universe is always listening, right? So I just started spilling everything out. I just let it all go. And I'm not saying that made me feel better right away whatsoever. Like, but it was a start, And at the same time, I wasn't taking my mental health serious. No matter what I was telling you guys, I was lying to you and myself about my mental health, because I wanted you guys all to be in a better space than I was, but I wasn't willing to admit that I was in that space because I didn't want anybody to worry about me and throw my focus of being successful, and that's whatever the fuck that means. That doesn't even have a real meaning to it, right? That was my new addiction, and even at the house, I stopped doing the little things like just cleaning up and helping out with the kids. I stopped doing that shit to put my entire focus in this brand. And that's where I fucked up. Like, I couldn't find a balance. And when the discussions came up, I wasn't willing to listen because I thought what I was doing was right. And that's where this circles back to having those conversations and listening, even if you don't like what's being given to you. That's another person's feelings that you have to take into consideration, especially if you plan on living with this person.
Or being with this person for the rest of your, especially being with this person for the rest of your life.
And that was my biggest flaw, not just in my relationship with her, but also with Kyle. Like, I'll be straight up. Like, my communication with Kyle was trash. It was, when I had a good idea, I felt like it was a good idea no matter what, it had to be ran. And I didn't want to hear any feedback on it at times because I didn't like that my idea was being challenged without being put to the test. And
Which, that's how it's supposed to. When we all know whenever you're going through the creative process or putting out content or anything of that nature, especially when your stuff is conjoined like that, you're supposed to have a peer review, bro. You know that.
True. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. And there would be peer reviews, but at the end of the day, I didn't take what was being given to me into consideration. I would challenge it. Instead of hearing it out, I would be like, why? Why are we having this discussion? Let's just do it. And it does, if you want to have a solid business relationship, like, you have to listen to your partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it sounds bad, but like, that's why we can communicate, because we listen. And I turn that off with certain people. And
That was
going
gonna
to
be my next question. I was gonna say, so why don't like this question might be even a little bit more personal, but why are we able to do that with each other, but you have those problems with K-Bug, Christian, or even T sometimes? Well, no, I wouldn't even say you and T have this problem, because you and T do the same thing me and you do. We get into a little argument, but y'all get over it. Y'all can see eye to eye. Well, so what's that? What is it, like a barrier or some mental blockade that's like, you know what I'm saying? Is it like an ego thing?
It's definitely ego. There's something that just triggers. And honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that triggers it, but there's just something. Like,
it don't matter what happens with me and T, bro. Like,
I'm narcissistic,
we
bro.
can still get over we all three of us will still be cool, bro.
Yeah.
We can argue each other to his in the face blue, say some of the most disrespectful shit, but we still be cool. But then some of that happened with you and K-Bug or you and Kristen, and shit hits the fan.
Yeah. And honestly, bro, it's because I'll tell you, that's me, bro. I take it and I make it 10 times more dramatic than what it is. That's the cancer in me.
So what have you been doing to fix that? Like,
what have I been doing lately?
You acknowledging it, but how are you? It's like, that's like criticism. People need constructive criticism though. Like,
no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, bro, like, I just try. I don't argue with myself. Like, there was a lot of self-shame, like guilt, a lot of negative talk, negative hope, just not getting out the house.
So a like lot you self-hyping yourself, like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing right. I know I'm doing right.
I think a lot of it came from getting this job. Once I got this job, my confidence went all the way back up. You know what I'm saying? I needed somebody. I needed that. Not only the job to take care of obviously my responsibilities, but I needed that validation. You know, like, I had just lost my partner for 10 years. I I feel like shit with with one of our crew members, one of the OGs is not going right. There was a time I moved back in with my mom. Our relationship between me and my mom wasn't right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you was telling me that, bro. You was telling me.
So
why I was
like, there was a lot of shit that was just taking away everything that I felt valid for, that made me me, right? Like, and like I would talk to my dad and my friends, and they'd be like, bro, like, look at how far you've come. But to me, that didn't matter because I had lost everything that I've worked for.
right.
And I didn't, though. You know what I'm saying? I thought I did, but I didn't. I'm still alive. I still have my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I think that's what me and T were really trying to stress to you during these times, bro. And
I
shout
didn't
out
wanna
shout
hear
out to Salt, too, bro, cuz bro he was booming my inbox like, bro, like I'm trying to reach out to Jared, I'm trying to reach out
Yeah.
to Jay. He not answering. Can somebody check on him for me? So shout out to him.
Yeah,
But
no,
no,
he
like
did.
we was trying to stress that. And when you got the job, bro, for me, it didn't show any like validation, it showed progression, bro. I was like, bro, this is what I was trying to tell you. Like, it's not dark at the end of every freaking tunnel, bro. It's not sad days all the freaking time, bro. And it's like, you put your best foot forward, life gonna give its best rewards. You feel me?
You
And
know
it's like,
what,
that's
though?
just a
I
piece
had
of the
to-
pie that you deserve, bro. Because like I said, even when we was in those positions to do when we was doing with the podcast, when we was doing it, it wasn't like you didn't deserve half of that stuff. But yeah, half that shit, you have to get checked on. Life sent you an ego check. Boom, knocked you down. You got
Super
back
ego
up.
check.
You got back up.
Life definitely, like, the universe and everything that you believe in, and when I say you, I'm talking to you as the listener, whatever
Yeah.
you believe in, hit me dead in the tracks and was like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
pause. Like, you pause. This is what life really is, not this fantasy you live in. You know what I'm saying? I was living in a fantasy. Guys, I was living in a fantasy trying to make it come real just to make us all feel like we had a better life. But in all reality, we can have a great life with the life we're living now if we see the light within. And I was really just dwelling on all the shit that had happened to me and not the progression I had made, and that the lessons that were being thrown at me. Like, I was literally learning life lessons. Not if it wasn't just from you, from everybody, from everybody, bro. It's not like there was not people out there giving me good advice. I just didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't give a fuck about what you guys were telling me, bro. Like, because
Yeah, because you felt a
it
certain
wasn't,
way,
yeah,
so it wasn't like
shit wasn't going my way.
Yeah. And again, bro,
And my
it's
comfort zone
when we
was
was talking. That relates
disrupted.
to what you were saying earlier, bro. It's a person's feelings that's involved with this, bro.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, your feelings is going it's gonna trump
Anybody
no
else's.
matter what anybody advice got to say or whatever, because you feel like this
Yeah.
right now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
'Cause
you can give me all
everybody's
that
advice
and stuff
is-
like that, but I feel this way right now, bro.
Everybody's advice is like, in due time.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
in due time, my
I feel
nigga.
like this right now.
Like, I know
bro.
how to get rid of this shit
Yeah, no,
right
no
now.
doubt,
I
no
know
doubt.
2 ways. And thank God, like, yo, when I tell y'all suicide's not the way, I mean
definitely
it
not.
personally. Like,
I'm
I
a
was
warrior, bro. I
on,
can't do it.
I was on that
I can't do it.
edge, and thank God I'm a coward. Like, that's really what it came down to. Like, I'm just a pussy. But listen. If you're on that edge, I'm telling you right now, like, hit us up in the DMs. I'll pull up on you. We'll pull up on you. We'll smoke something with you. We'll fucking give you a hug. We'll let you know that you're loved. Like, look, man, we all going through it. 2021 has probably been the shittiest year anybody has ever had in their entire life. I don't give a fuck. And right now, we could all just use somebody, especially if we have nobody, to just let us know that we do matter. We, like, no matter what, anything bad that happens to us, like I've always been told, like, we always will come out on top. Like, y'all, I was an alcoholic doing cocaine every day. Like, I could have been one of those people that are on the streets, and I'm not talking about those people badly when I bring them up, but that could have been me, and I got out of that. This scenario, I could have taken my life away. I could have went and relapsed. You know what I'm saying? I could have just told my, the mother of my children, just take the kids. I don't want anything to do with them because that's how I was feeling because I felt like I had let them down. I felt like I was a bad dad and that they didn't need me in their life, you know, and it's quite the opposite, fellas. Like, or in ladies, even if you're going through it, like our kids need us. Like our kids need us. They need us to be right. Like I'll admit, I took a little break to make sure. Like when I say I didn't see them for months, like that's because I had to make sure mentally that I was okay to take care of my kids because they couldn't just sit there while I was moping around and just talking sad to them like they're my therapist. Like that's not healthy for your kids. Like, and I didn't need to put them through that. So, I'm now, you know, there's now other factors that are into play, but I see them as much as I can. It's always good. Everything is always good. You know, with this job, I'm seeing life better. I go out. I go for walks. Like I've never fucking went for walks.
I used to do that all
And
the
I
time.
go for walks. I just walk the golf course. Like fuck it. You know, like just go outside. Just look at nature. Just look at the shit around you that makes life what it is and embrace it. Like
Realize yourself in real time. You feel me? I
Yeah.
think that's really what it is, bro.
because in all like the moral of the story is I forgot who I was. I forgot what life was really about. Trying to create a fantasy or a life, I should say, quote unquote successful life that I had envisioned for myself based on fantasies. And none of it was involved in getting rich. I'll tell you that right now. I want to be in a position where if my other half didn't want to work a day in her life, she didn't have to.
Yes.
Yes, I
Most
do.
definitely.
But-
Did I want it to be where, I just really wanted I didn't even gonna say fame. I wanted the notoriety that came with it. You feel me? Like
Look.
we some of the most respected reviewers and connoisseurs in
I
the-
wouldn't
in
mind
the
having that
community.
title. I wouldn't
feel me?
mind having that title, but at the end of the day, if I could buy a house, I could put my kids through college and make sure that if my other half, my wife, does not want to work, she doesn't have to. That's it. Like I'll
Yeah.
give back to charity.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
obviously gonna grow this brand.
Yeah, if
you
the
know.
brand just so happened that was just my point. If the brand just so happened, people start happening like the merch and stuff start cracking off where we start getting sponsorships and all that other stuff, then so be it. But what I want is totally different than what can come with it. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I want to take care of the people that got me there.
Yeah, most
No.
definitely. So,
And then the people that actually need it. So look, together, man, my offer is on the table. If y'all need a buddy, I respond to all the DMs. Like that's no cap. Sometimes I might just like it if you send me something that I just don't feel like needs a response, and I apologize. But in this kind of situation, like I'm gonna respond to every. That's my new goal of 2022. Respond to every single DM that I get sent. Because you guys do matter to me. You guys are important. Your mental health is important. We wouldn't be in this position we're in without you, and I truly appreciate you. There's a lot of people that came through when I was at my absolute lowest. I had no weed. I had nothing. Like there was a time where I had nothing, no money. I'm not growing anymore at the time. You know I owe people some things for donating to my cause, and I haven't forgot about you. I actually have you on a list. I've been trying to reach out to some of y'all. It's hard to find now that my page got deleted and we working on the second one.
yeah, hey, I think we should work on. So we gonna work on the way to try to get the original page back, bro.
I've been trying.
We
Like,
gonna
trust
try.
me, I've been trying. But anybody, if you've ever donated towards a cause, please hit me up. I want to make it right any way I can. Just to let y'all know, like, I've not forgot about you. I have everybody's name in a list on my phone. I just wanted to let y'all know what I've been going through. Not to give you guys any kind of excuse. Like, there's no excuse whatsoever. This is just how it is. But I'm working my ass off to make everything right with everybody. Not like there's any beef or anything. Like, let me not come off wrong. But in a way, you know, I just know there's some people that have definitely donated towards this cause, and I'd like to make it right with them. And then obviously my man K-Bug. But let's go into 2022 with a new. Let's do this. Let's set, and I'm not saying let's do this on the show right now, but you know, before the new year, let's go out let's set a New Year's resolution that's actually real and something that we could actually achieve for a year, like taking care of our mental health, being kind, um, taking care of people. When I say taking care, just like maybe offer a hand any way you can to those that need it. Like being less of a shitty person that you were in 2021, and I don't blame you if you were, because I was shitty. And the situations we were put in that year kind of forced some of us to be shitty people. So I think everyone deserves a pass for 2021, unless you've done some real heinous shit. You don't get
Some real vile.
yeah, some real shit that, like, you know, we can't just be like,
I'm not
we
gonna
can't
let you
overlook.
pass,
But
yeah.
other things, petty things, definitely understandable things. I think we should make it a goal to reach out to somebody we burned a bridge with over some bullshit and mend that bridge. And I'm not saying become best friends again, but like, why
if it's not worth y'all not speaking, then why not try
why?
to mend it?
You know what
feel
I'm
me?
saying? Like, if we've learned one thing in 2021, that it's life's too short.
Man,
So let's all just try to be kind to each other, take care of our buddies, our brothers. Oh, definitely our family. Check in on your family, man. Like, I got to do better at that. And I'm being honest with y'all. I didn't say I lost touch, but just really the things that make you a human being. I kind of turned that off for a while,
you
for
was
3
just
years.
desensitized, bro.
And I was just in Mamba mode, Mamba mentality. And that came back and bit me in the ass. So if I could give you guys any kind of advice for life, is just like really look at what makes us human, cherish that, enjoy it, don't forget it. If you have a family, they always come first at the end of the day. I know we got to pay bills, but make sure your family's taken care of, and that does obviously require bills being paid. But them mentally, make sure you're loving them. Steez, you got anything? Any tips, pointers, advice?
Shit, bro. I think it would be like, I guess if I would use adjectives to sum it up, be thoughtful, be caring, be fruitful. You know what I'm saying? Be understanding. Be patient, definitely, because everything is so fast paced with our generation, bro.
Don't let your ambitions die.
Yeah, definitely be ambitious.
Keep your chin up.
Like, it's so much more, but yeah, those definitely some of the quick ones that just, you know what I'm saying? Definitely
you.
as far as being fruitful and being, you know what I'm saying, being caring and stuff like that, because we so quick to say, oh, I don't care, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And it could be someone real close to you, like we was just saying, you know what I'm saying? Somebody
Yep.
we don't know who.
What could happen?
Yeah. So you don't want to be sitting up there, be saying what ifs, or if I did this different, or you know what I'm saying?
Just be a great person.
Just
and
yeah,
you won't.
just
The
be,
only
be a
thing
thoughtful,
you'll have
just
is
be a
great
thoughtful
memories.
person, bro. So if somebody come across your mind or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, hit that person up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take your mental health seriously, your physical health seriously. You know what I'm saying? And definitely your like your goals and stuff. So always keep that your purpose and stuff in line. So keep chasing that.
Yeah. Let's do it, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's do some shout outs, man. Who you got?
Shout out to our sponsors and everybody that you know what I'm saying, gave any type of support to us in the recent months that we've been kind of on our sabbatical, whatever you call this, the absence. But no, definitely shout out to my girl, shout out to my kids, my moms, everybody who rock with us, that's listening and participate in any type of thing that we do as far as merch or the podcast, whatever. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to 2021 for being over. Thank God.
Real.
Because
For real.
all this stuff that's been, the adversities and stuff that's been thrown at us for this year, bro, I'm ready for a new year.
Yeah, man. Well, look,
Let's go.
Look, the most important thing is that we're all still here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my condolences to you and your fam if you happen to lose anybody this past year to COVID or whatever the case may be. But let's just continue on in those people's name. Let's make them proud. And let's just continue to be great people. And this time I mean it. Like, I'm not gonna pretend anymore. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know how it is from here on out. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us for all this time, man. The people that checked in on me, the people that threw me some weed because y'all knew I needed it, man.
Dire stress.
Just everybody, man. I truly love y'all. Shout out to my fam. Shout out to the hippies out there.
Yes, sir. A1 since day one.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't yet, follow us on the new page, Hippy Chronicles 2.0.
2.0.
And tap in with, you know what? This was a thought in my mind, but tonight I'm gonna try to stay up and go live on New Year's, and fucking anybody that wants to hop on the live and join in and do a quick shout out, but for the new year, smoke one with your boys, pull up, let's do it. Hippy Chronicles 2.0. Shout out to T-Rose, K-Boog, Matt from Grow Sciences, the whole Grow Sciences team, Scotty, Zach, High Grade, Garrett from Resonate, my mama.
Mary Jane Smokewear.
Man, my boy Wes. Dude.
Yes, sir. Can't forget Wes. Wes Craig.
Wes Budge, Georgia Zona, Ironside Genetics. The list can go on. If I'm forgetting anybody, all my people on Snapchat, Josiah, bro, for Josiah and Wrangler for taking me to the basketball game, man. Like, I truly appreciate y'all. There was a lot of people. Shelby out in OKC, homegirl Shelby, she threw me some cheese one day. Russ. There were so many people that just really came through. They knew I was on the verge and stressed, man, and just made sure I was good. So I just want to send my love out to y'all and wish y'all a happy new year. And everybody else as well. Make sure if you're going out tonight, do it wisely, be safe,
be responsible.
Make sure you're alert. If you're going to drink, take an Uber. If you're going to be the designated driver, look out for drunk drivers. And as always, if you're going to get high, do it the right way. We love y'all, man. Let's do 2022. Let's make it our bitch.
Let's bring it in the right way, man.
It's your boy, Young Hippie, my guy.
Steve's chilling in the breeze.
Hey, man, we love y'all. Peace.
Peace.